So the topic for today is love. You know, if it's worth it, do you want to find the right woman? If you were a man, and for a woman, do you want to find the right man? For me, a lot of my relationships ended in failure because I always rushed. Like if you see a woman and you think she look fine, and one of your friends say, "Go talk to her, get her number." Maybe you and her can be something more than friends. You know, end up becoming boyfriend and girlfriend too quick and end up failing. You know, never rush, never rush when it comes to finding the right one because it can end up in failure. You know, think about it. What are the qualities you want in a mate? What are some things you would like for you and your mate to do? You know, I have a close relationship with God and Jesus. And I said to God, if I find a woman, I want my woman to have three qualities, basically the same qualities as my aunt. No disrespect to my mother. I want my I want my girl to know God. I want her to be saved, and I want me and her to travel a lot and go places, whether it's to the movies, to the restaurant, to different stores. Number three, I want a woman I can talk to. I want a woman I can talk to. Not a woman where all me and her going to do is look at each other for 10 minutes and then get up and walk away and say, we'll do the same thing tomorrow because we're not going to get anywhere if we look at each other. My pastor taught me the secret to a perfect marriage. Don't fall in love, walk in love. If I'm looking at her and she's looking at me, we're not going to get anywhere. All we doing is standing at each other. And I ain't gonna lie, I stared at a woman before, and there was a time where a woman labeled me as her husband because she got brainwashed by this other woman, and I kind of didn't want her as a wife, the woman that labeled me as her husband, because her friend basically told her, "That's your man, that's your man," because me and her would have stand contests at school, at my GED program I used to go to, Yo Baltimore. Me and her would just look at each other, and she do got beautiful eyes. I would assume I stared at her a lot. She did have two sons. She already had sex, basically. And I said, I don't want to take care of child. I can tell somebody how to take care of child, but I don't want a child. You know, I don't want a child. I don't want to say too much responsibility, but I just want a wife someday, no child. There's nothing wrong with staying at a woman. Sometimes you can't help but look at her ass. Sometimes you can't help but look at her breasts. But all it is a body part. All you're gonna do is stare at it. And what's the point of going up and talk to her? If you like a woman for her body instead of her personality, her intuition, then there's no point. It's not gonna work out. I don't want no woman. I don't want no woman I can look at, and I don't care if my woman is fat or skinny. It don't matter if I show my girl off or not. Like I said, I feel like I'm a wise man. I'm only 21 because I've been in relationships where I would just rush and say, "Oh, I want her. I want her." I even did online dating, and that turned out to be failure. There's no point of rushing. Take your time. You got your whole life. Sometimes you can't help it based on peer pressure. And I know some men, when a woman find a woman you can talk to, man, women deserve respect. Some women work harder than men, and some women, they go through a lot. They raise men. And a lot of men out there are evil. There's a lot of killing going on. Some women raise men not knowing what type of future they're gonna have. So women deserve respect. Women like three things. Women like compliments. Women like it when you buy them things, and women like it when men talk to them. Real men, not fake men. You can make jokes about them. I know some men probably didn't grow up without a mother, and that can be hard, but women still deserve respect. I'm sure every man out there know a woman or two who showed them some respect, some type of kindness in the past. I know there's a lot of gay men out there because women cheat just as well as men. Sometimes women gossip about stories that husbands tell them. Sometimes wives do that, they gossip, but men gossip too. We both do it, both of us. I'm like, if I ever get a wife one day, I want her to have a close relationship with God. I want me and her to travel, go to the movies, go to a different country, go shopping, and I want me and her to be able to talk. I wouldn't mind a female gamer too, because I play video games. Like I said, I need a woman I can talk to. Me and her standing at each other, we're not gonna get anywhere. We're not. All we're doing is looking at each other. There's nothing wrong with looking at a woman for men. There's nothing wrong with looking at a man for a woman. But don't fall for looks. You better than that. You deserve better. I hope this story helps somebody. And I hope to get married someday. I'm single right now. I hope to get married someday. Well, everybody take care. Have a have a good week.